we are going to be getting some family pictures done, just some quick ones. I actually have pants on today, so that's a bonus. I'm almost completely dressed. I've showered. I have brushed my teeth. Did all the things necessary for a functional day. Suite. And in the suite, you also get this stamp set. Isn't this just so cute? And it's a photopolymer. Oh, I don't have a... Here it is. So you'll have that. So cute. And then in the suite, it also comes with this Blackberry Bliss. That's the color I was trying to say earlier. Blackberry Bliss organdy ribbon. And it comes with these ice cream corner sprinkles, which I used inside the shaker. How cute is that? Okay. And then, what else did it come with? The sprinkles, the punch. So here is the punch that we used to punch out the ice cream cone on the inside of my shaker piece. Now, originally, I had cut this piece out for the background, but I felt like it was just way too busy with the ice cream cone. So I changed it to white. So we will be using the shaker window foam and acetate from Close to My Heart today, because it just makes making the cards so much easier and makes shaker cards less intimidating. So that's what I have for that. And so the outside of the card is just a little shaker with those sprinkles in there. It says happy birthday. And then on the inside, I used a white pigment ink and said with sprinkles on top. So happy birthday with sprinkles on top. You guys will be just so amazed. Now you can make circle shakers without the dies from Close to My Heart, but honestly, they are worth every penny. There's just no thought that goes into them. That you get the dies and they cut out the circles perfectly. You get the acetate that's cut perfectly. You get this outer ring and I'll use that on my card that I make with you today. And then on the inside, you get all this foam tape. So nothing goes to waste. You can use this for everything, okay? And then the dies cut everything just perfect. So you don't even, it's like a no thought process for shaker dies. So, and you know, circles are fun. Squares are easy. So that's where we got this stuff. All right. So it looks like it is 11 o'clock. So I should tag Miss Patty in here. Yes, Monica, I did say CTMH. Stampin' Up! Does not have any of these. And I am using the ones that I bought from Trish from Close to My Heart. And honestly, I love everything. So, oh, that did not tag her. Let me try this again. There we go. All right. There we go. Now we got Miss Patty tagged on here. So this is the whole suite that you can get. And again, this is available January 3rd or 4th, I believe. It will go live. And so those of you in my Hostess Club, you will receive your new catalogs with your kit. Okay. Got two people on here. Let's see, who do we have on here? We have Monica is here. And I don't know. Comment Hi, if you're here, tell us where you're from. Again, I know this is new. I know I'm not going to have a lot of viewers, but I'm trying to get this as my every Saturday thing. So those of you who were here early got to see the bundle of the ice cream corner. And so I will quickly go through that again. So in the bundle or the suite, you get a photopolymer sweet ice cream set, and you get the punch that you can buy that in a bundle for 10% off. You get these cute little ice cream corner sprinkles, and we're going to use that on the inside of the shaker card. Also, it comes with this Blackberry Bliss organdy ribbon, which is just stunning. And let's go ahead and quickly look back through the paper. So some of this is cut because I only have one package, and so I had to use it to make my card. So we have sprinkles on one side and ice cream cones on the other. So that coordinates well. We had this watercolor paper. It looks like that. And then this is the background. And see, I use this for punching already today. Then we have these two. These are front and back. The A side and the B side, which coordinate beautifully. I love, love, love the stripes with the popsicles. They are just gorgeous. And then we have this Blackberry Bliss with this watercolor page, which I think is just going to work lovely for everything. And then we have this ice cream cone with the brown cone on the back. And you can see I used it to punch out the ice cream cone. So that's the paper pack that we're using today. We're going to use the whole suite to make this shaker card. And I don't have anything really prepped except for my card base. My card base is going to be on Bermuda Bay, and it measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it is scored at 4 1/4. Or no, my card base is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, so that it makes a standard A2 size card. Okay, that's the only thing I have cut and prepped for this. The other thing I have sitting here is some foam acetate circles from Close to My Heart. These just make making shaker cards quick and easy, so you can contact your local Close to My Heart representative to purchase these and the die set if you are interested. Unfortunately, they are not sold by Stampin' Up, but I like what I like, and I'm going to show you what I like. All right, so let's go ahead. And I have a scrap of this piece here, and I'm going to go ahead, and the front of my card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut this piece down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. So it's already a 4-inch strip, and I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4, and that's going to be the front of my card, just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get that piece glued down. And I'm using my art glitter glue because I absolutely love, love, love it. And I do have some fancy beaded stoppers, but when I'm doing a video, I really don't want to mess with the beads. So that's why I just have my regular pin there. So give that a good press. All right, so I'm going to leave this card here because this is our goal card. Now I'm going to grab my paper pack. And I did this on purpose because I tend to work pretty fast, and I didn't want to work too fast for anybody. So I have this. This is a scrap that I might, or this piece to punch out my ice cream cone. But I think for my shaker circle, I need a bigger piece. So I'm going to cut this down a little bit so it will fit into my die cut machine. And I'm just going to cut it at 4 inches, okay? And I'm only going to cut the outside. So this ring is going to come from the die cut. And then I need a piece of scrap white so that I can cut the background from that. So here's a piece of scrap white, and that's all I need to do my shaker window. I need the back piece white, and then I need this front piece. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to leave that scrap there, and that scrap, and that scrap. And then I also need this piece here so I can cut another ice cream cone out. So the punches both the ice cream cone and the top at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just slide this in here and try, you know, I don't need a brown ice cream cone, ice cream top. So I just have it like that, and I'm just going to cut it. The rest of that is scrap. And there we go, just like that. Okay? And we're done with that piece. Then I'm going to take, and this is some scrap circles that I had here, and I only need the ice cream cone part. So I'm trying to decide, ooh, I like that for my ice cream cone. And I'm just going to cut that out. There we are. So there is my cone and my ice cream cone. And the rest of this, I'm just going to set off to the side and put it in my scraps. So tell me, what was your favorite thing that you got from Santa or a significant other yesterday for Christmas? I got a Cricut maker, and I am so excited to use that. So here are what the dies look like for the shaker window. You have the base. So I'm going to cut this one out in white, and then I'm going to cut, this is the frame, and I'm going to cut that out of the ice cream paper. So I'm just going to roll back here to my machine. Perfect, like that. And I just have a Gemini Junior back here. We'll run that through. And then I'm going to take the plain circle and I'm going to die cut it on white. So there's my frame. And there's the middle of it. And die cut my white circle for my background. All right. So there's my white circle, just like that. I can set my plates back over here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and I am going to put together my shaker piece. It's a little more light. Hopefully that makes it easier to see. So with my shaker piece, I'm going to glue down my ice cream cone right in the middle of this circle. Just like that. Is anybody out there creating with me? Or are you just watching today? And then I'm going to put my ice cream on top. There we go. Now, here is the foam piece. I'm going to try this a little bit differently. I'm just going to take off the adhesive around like that, because I don't want this circle to lose its shape. And I'm just going to put this on upside down, line it up the best I can, And then let's hope this works. If not, it will be a total fail. Just going to peel. Oh, maybe it's not going to work. Oh, maybe it will. For the most part. All right, so I ended up with 2 little foam pieces that I'll peel off, but that's fine. That lined it up pretty well. Okay. So there's those. Ooh. I don't think those are going to be salvageable. So now I'm going to take my sprinkles and I'm going to just pour some right here in the middle. Or I'm going to just take a little spoonful. Spread them out a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to take my acetate piece. Oh, that is talent. Well, that's okay. We're live. We got time. I'm going to go ahead and get all these pieces put back in there ever so carefully. Just like that. All right, so now we're set back up again. Now I'm going to take this clear acetate piece and I'm going to rub, because it has a cover, a film on it, and normally if I just rub on one of the edges, it'll start to peel. So, of course, you know, because I'm live, it's not going to be so easy today. Let's see if it's on this side or if it's on this side. There we go. All right. I'm gonna peel that off. And I'm going to set this. I'm going to move this over here. And I'm just going to line that up and glue it down. Spread those out a little, and then I can give it a good press all the way around. There we are. And then now I'm going to just take a little bit of glue and put it right on my frame. Bye, Monica. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for stopping by. I can't wait to see what you make. All right. A little bit of glue around there. And then I'm just going to stick that on just like that. I have a clear block here. Give it a little second to dry there, and I'm going to go ahead and set that aside right there. And I am going to work on the rest of my card while that is drying together. So I have some light blue here. I am really not good with the colors of Stampin' Up, and I apologize, but I am going to stamp on this using Bermuda Bay. And this is a this strip is 4 1/4 wide, and I will be cutting it down. So, stamping on there. Just like that. Pull up. You know, I'm going to try that one more time. This time I'm going to use my Stampin' pad, if I can find it. Because, you know, why would I be able to find it? Works better for these photopolymer stamps. Try that again. Yeah, that's a little bit better. All right, so now I'm going to give that a second to dry. And I'm just going to take my old Creative Memories guillotine paper cutter and just whack that off. I do like to use this for when I'm just working with smaller pieces. I know Stampin' Up! Had one, and I wasn't able to get it, but I just love this one. And I'm going to tell you, this thing is about 20 years old, so, and it still works wonderfully. So there's my happy birthday, and I'm going to glue it onto some Blackberry Bliss. Right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring my small guillotine trimmer back, and I'm just going to give it a whack so it has a nice mat, okay? No measurements, just a nice little border, because obviously your sentiment might not be the same size as my sentiment. And then I'm going to just take 2 of these foam tapes from the leftover circle, put that right there on the back. Go ahead and peel those. I'm going to go ahead and put this happy birthday right here in the bottom center. Then I'm going to grab my shaker, add some glue to the back of that. Make sure my ice cream cone is going straight up and down. And let me grab my ribbon, and we'll just tie a quick little bow and put it right there. All right. I love, love, love this ribbon. There we are. Have that. Grab a glue dot here. All right. See if I can find one. Oh, there's one right there. A little glue dot. Then I'm going to put it there, just like that. And then I'm going to stick my bow on the top and pull out my piercing tool. There we go. Just like that. So that's the front of my card. Now let's go ahead and we will do the inside of the card quickly. And I have some Lawn Fawn white pigment ink, but you could use pigment ink from anybody. And I'm going to stamp in the white pigment ink just a couple piles of sprinkles. Then I'm going to go ahead and just take and wipe off that pigment ink off of there. Now pigment ink takes a little bit to dry, so I don't want to close my card, otherwise I'll end up with white ink on the inside. And then I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay again. And I've cleaned the sprinkles. Now I'm just going to stamp right over the white 3 times. There we go. And I'm going to take the stamp that says with sprinkles on top. And I'm going to stamp that straight in the middle there. There we are. And that's it. That is the whole card. So I'm going to leave that card open for just a second so that it can dry. And I have my heat gun set up here so I can quickly hit it with a heat gun so that when I do close my card, that white ink doesn't get all over the inside of my card. So I would love to see what you created today. If you want to go ahead and post that in the comments below, that would be awesome. There we go. Go ahead and heat set that. And we are done. Have a cute little shaker card. ×2. So this was the one I did this morning, and this is the one I just did with you. I think they turned out pretty darn cute. Let me know what you think. And I hope that you all have a wonderful day, because that's incredible.